Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Breath of Fire 3. When we last left off, well, we made it to the plant. I got Delonzo, which is something I've been really excited for. Forgot to change my equipment back, so we're going to do that now. Put that on. Yeah, and we're just going to go straight in. We're going to jump straight in. So I'm going to probably run away from most of the battles. We're going to walk slowly to get into as few as possible, and we're going to run away, I think, from most of them. Because there's a master coming up, I want to put Nina on. This guy... is one of... I am going to learn the two... I'm going to learn the two abilities here that can be learned. We'll just watch. So this guy, every other turn, no, I think it might just be the second turn, unless you blind him. Has a chance to use a move called, what is it called? Rest. It's like Snooze, but it heals for more and doesn't put you to sleep. And you can get it by just blinding the creature. So we're gonna continue to do that. There we go. So now we're just going to watch him. After you blind him, he has I think a 1/4 chance to use rest every turn. And just like every other, like Aigu or whatever so far, blinding these monsters actually gives you a boost to the amount of experience that they give, which is pretty good. All right, so now Nina is going to gain 1 level in here for sure, but that's fine. I just want to like minimize the amount of levels she gets, so I'll probably just leave it at the boss, which is in that room right there, actually. All right, we want to go this way first. Nope. There we go. 1200 zenny. We'll hit the lever one more time. This is another enemy that has a enemy skill. It has Air Raid. Air Raid is a physical hit that has a chance to make you lose your turn, I do believe. So we're just going to... who's faster? I think... Who's faster, Nina or Momo? Momo. I mean, Nina is a little bit. Just a little bit. One thing I should be doing, which I'm kind of not, is I should probably, since I'm not really fighting the random encounters in here, I should be probably in defensive mode. This guy has I do believe... let's see... Yeah, he just has a 50-50 chance of using air raid every round. I'm not worried if I don't get it, but I'm thinking I'm about to just run away from this fight. Because I've still got to go get Last Resort from the tower, and I can do all of that before next time. So, just pointing it out. Now, that particular enemy isn't really weak to anything. If you're going to take them out easy, reuse physical attack. Use your physical attacks. Use I picked the wrong one. Oh, cool, I learned it. Use your physical attacks. They don't have any weaknesses. You can get... what is it called? Besides air raid from them, you can actually very, very, very rarely get ivory dice from those guys. Let me see. But it's like a 1 in 128 chance. It's really not worth it. So we got Rankweed and Painweed. Rankweed is weak to fire and ice. So you would want to hit them with like Simoon. The other one, basically, there's really, like, it has no weaknesses, no elemental weaknesses. So what you want to do is just have have Ryu and Momo take it out with their physical attacks. Pretty simple. This dungeon is really short, by the way. So, I got the 2 enemy skills in here, so I don't need to come back in here if I don't want to. But I think let's see, where is the... I might come in here and fight a couple of battles. So this enemy always opens up with silence. Unless you outspeed it and get the, blind off on it. In which case, it will, switch to either using, like a 3/4 of a chance to use a physical attack, 1/4 of a chance to use... Okay, that's what I need right there. I knew there was a chest here. I was just like, where is it at? Okay. So there's also, in addition to the enemies we've seen so far in here, there are slugs and fire slugs. The slugs are weak to ice, and the fire slug. What? No, excuse me. The fire slugs are weak to ice, and the slugs are weak to fire. The fire slugs are the ones you gotta kind of worry about because they will breathe. They'll use fire breath on you. They don't have a whole lot of hit points. You could have Momo and Nina like kind of team up and use Typhoon and Jolt, and it should probably kill them all. The fire slug might still be alive at the end of that, but because fire breath, all breath attacks in the game are based on how much how many hit points you have. It will drastically reduce the amount of damage you take if that particular enemy decides it wants to breathe fire on you. And here we get the Artemis cap, which we're going to put on Momo. Okay, so Momo has a base hit chance of 70%, I want to say. Which is not great. Being apprenticed to Delonzo gives her an extra 5%, and having that gives her an extra 10%. So her base hit rate should be 85, which is still not great, but it's much, much better than her base hit rate. It helps a lot. So, yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll just go in here, fight the boss, and then on our way out, we will fight any encounters we get into. And that way I can demonstrate to you how to kind of beat them. You know, put my money where my mouth is, you know? And there's a chest down here. It's got a magic shard. And magic shards go straight into Ryu's face. Always. And before we go in here, let's make sure we've got full hit points. We do. Let's put ourselves in attack formation. And I don't want that on. I don't know. I had that on to do that. We want the Flame Chrism. And yep, here we go. So this is the mutant we were asked to kill. Chop it up and throw it into the magma. So this right here, they kind of... There's some ambiguity here about, like, the relationship between this particular character and Pico. So what's happening here is the boss is... he, like, automatically kind of attacking us because we have, like, you know, its body kind of moved on its own. So we just need to hit it a few times with our fire abilities. Hopefully, okay. You can't really. Yeah, and it'll lose its regeneration. It's weak to fire. So hit it with a couple of fire abilities. It loses its regeneration. Unfortunately, Ryu fell asleep there, so I don't get to do this. Although it is kind of a good thing. I was kind of hoping that the two life sentinels there would prevent that. And he would then transform into the dragon, and I would get my turn here. Now, unfortunately, when you turn into a dragon, it overwrites your stats and resists, and that includes resists from equipment. So what that means is Ryu is now... he has no resistance at all to any like elemental stuff, and status in this game is an element. But we want to hit him with this old flame claw here. Yeah, not a difficult boss. Nina got some experience. So okay, so Momo makes the statement that she thinks that Pico is this mutant's child. I don't think that's the case. Pico is a giant mutant. He looks like an onion, right? He's, I guess, more like a flower bud. But, sure. No, you're supposed to do the red one. So I think that Pico is the mutant, and here's the reasons for that. I think it's just like the magma burnt away the outer layer, and what was left was Pico. Like it burnt away all the leaves and petals and stuff. Kind of the outer armor shell was left, like the inner bulb. So, there's... like I said, it's a little ambiguous, because, like, there's at the very end of the game, there's kind of a thing. It's like, is Pico in the, was he in there? He might have been in there. But, is he sad because the mutant died, or is he sad because Momo is kind of projecting what she wants to see, and he didn't get destroyed? It's kind of, you know, whatever. But now we have Pico in the party, and Pico is a monstrous party member. We are not going to put Pico in the party, because Pico is level 1. What that means is we can use him to very easily get master levels. So we definitely want to do that. All right. Let's see. Ranks. The rank weeds are the ones that are weak to fire. So we're just going to do this. And this problem should sort itself out. You can steal bat amulets from both the rank and painweeds. So I do want to that 3 times. We're going to get out of here. We're just... Slugs have very little HP. Just auto-attack them if they're by themselves. If there's more than 2 slugs or there's a fire slug on the field, go ahead and shoot magic at them. The bombers, just use your regular physical attack. Use your strongest attack. They're not really strong or weak to anything. Alright, so first thing we want to do is we do want to put Pico in the party. And we're going to talk to the Yggdrasil tree. Yes, we do. We have a wisdom fruit. I think we actually have 2 wisdom fruits. And we'll put Nina on. So Nina and... no, we don't. So there is... one of the interesting things about Yggdrasil is that he's the... I think the only master in the game that has an in-battle downside. Yep.